Oh boy, guys, this story just gets better and better. And better, I mean worse and worse. So, Soho Karen, or otherwise known as Mia Ponsetto, became famous after physically attacking a 14-year-old boy named Keon Harold Jr. in a New York hotel. She wrongfully accused him of stealing her phone and then literally physically attacked him. She then gained even more infamy when she went on Gayle King's show for an interview and shushed her, told her, enough. And that was just because King dared to ask her to explain her violent behavior. As I predicted, her attorney dropped her after that train wreck of an interview. So she's now being represented by a public defender. Sharon Gatton was Ponsetto's first attorney. She was the one seen sitting by Ponsetto's side during the Gayle King interview, looking like she wanted to crawl under a table or smack her client. Gatton said that Ponsetto is unwell, that's a quote, and the most challenging client she has ever had. She also admitted that she canceled all other planned media appearances after the King interview went so well. And prior to removing herself as Ponsetto's counsel, she stated, quote, out of 100 clients, you might get one that doesn't listen. The other 99 want to listen. She happens to be the one. I am uncertain as to how I'm going to proceed. I'm uncertain if I can proceed forward with a client who is unwilling and unaccepting of the legal advice I'm giving her. In regard to that abysmal interview and Ponsetto's choice of attire, including a hat that read Daddy on it, Gatton said, quote, my office gave her advice on what to wear. We asked her to wear professional attire. When she came to the interview, I told her the baseball hat wouldn't be something we could use in the interview. 1, because of the lighting. 2, because of the logo. She was very defiant and insistent that she wear it. I specifically asked her to remove it before the interview. She said it's her story, it's her hat, and she wants to wear it. She's a very challenging client. No kidding. Say it ain't so. So Ponsetto has now been charged with 4 felonies for that New York attack, including attempted robbery, endangering the welfare of a child, attempted grand larceny, and attempted assault. Prosecutors are asking that resisting arrest also be added to the charges because when the police in Los Angeles attempted to pull her over, which is where she lives, she just kept driving. She drove for 2 blocks before she finally stopped. And then she refused to get out of her car when they told her to do so. Then they attempted to physically remove her from the car because she refused. And then she tried to slam the door shut on the cop. And as it turns out, and this will come as a surprise to no one, Ponsetto is no stranger to police, and she's no stranger to being arrested and treating people like shit. In a newly released video, Ponsetto can be seen thrashing around. She is verbally aggressive. She's resisting arrest. And this is because cops approached her at a gas station to talk with her about potentially driving drunk. So at one point in the video, she insults the police officers by saying something about one of their wives. Then she later tells them that she thinks they're a joke. Take a look at the video.
She didn't do anything wrong. Yeah, she didn't do anything wrong. Can I see your warrant? Where's your warrant? Yeah, give me a warrant. Give me your warrant. Where's your warrant? I'm not doing anything wrong. You are just coming here for no reason. Oh my God. You are just detaining me for no reason. I'm not even touching you. You are asking for literally a lawsuit. I didn't do anything to you. I didn't do anything to you. Do you see that I didn't do anything to him? No. Hey, I will not resist and you do not touch me. Hey. Oh, no, I didn't do anything to you, dude.
Like I said, it's to protect her in case anything happens between them. It's to protect her. I just asked you don't touch me, please and thank you.
I didn't do anything to you.
Ma'am.
I didn't do anything to you, dude.
Ma'am, he's telling you more than 5 times now. You should please listen. I'm just trying to protect everybody here.
Oh my God, I should
doing something wrong right now.
I didn't do anything wrong, dude.
Relax.
Oh my God. Let me go. Let me go, then. All right. Well, when you got me on, because I didn't do.
Relax.
All right. Yeah, relax, because you just like are a man of power. You call your wife as a. Oh. Yeah. Okay. No. Oh, I remember when Mike was small. I remember how you needed to go. Oh, yeah. Oh, I didn't do anything. What did I do? Why? What did I do?
Step back.
Why? No,
Step
no,
back.
I did not do anything. No, I didn't do anything.
That's next step after getting arrested.
I didn't do anything.
We're all past for that.
No. Okay, all right. Can you just get me over with an elephant? You are treating me like I'm literally like a criminal. I didn't do anything. I'm not even laughing. I'm like, I just think you guys are like a joke. You guys are a joke. There are like gang members that are killing people right now, and you're arresting a girl. That is literally a joke.
Are you going to get in the car?
Please, I would rather stay. No, I want to talk. Yeah, I have the right to talk to my mother.
Stop. No, you don't.
Yes, I do. Who are you? What's your name?
Yosemite Manley.
Get my hands up. Get my feet up.
So this video is from before her rise to infamy, I should say, in New York, but it was just released, I guess, when the guy realized who she was and that she has a history. So here's how it went down. Back in November, before Ponsetto's infamous attack on Harold Jr., a woman said she was driving down the road and she saw Ponsetto and her mother screaming and cussing out at each other while they were standing next to their vehicle. So the woman asked if they needed help, but Ponsetto just jumped in the car and she demanded that her mother do the same, and they took off. So this woman was concerned that Ponsetto might be drunk, so she called 911 and she followed them until they stopped at a gas station. That's where the action picks up in the video. And when the cops finally tested her, Ponsetto's blood alcohol level was more than twice the legal limit. So in addition to the New York charges, she's also facing additional charges in California, which include public intoxication, drunk driving, and motor vehicle issues. And then even more allegations have surfaced. And this has to do with that same time period when Ponsetto was in New York when she attacked Harold Jr. She allegedly smashed the door of her Airbnb apartment with a fire extinguisher because she locked herself out. Like I said, not a genius that we're dealing with here. So she's now facing potential charges in that crime. But wait, there's more. Ponsetto and her mother were also arrested in February of 2020, so just less than a year ago, after getting drunk and rowdy in a Beverly Hills hotel and refusing to leave after their stay had ended. So the cops were called, they were removed, they were arrested. So that's February. Then on May 27th of 2020, so just a few months later, both Mia and her mother, Nicole, were arrested again for being intoxicated in public. Then the very next day, May 28th of 2020, Mia was again arrested and she was charged with 2 counts of driving under the influence of alcohol, 1 count of driving on a suspended license, and 1 count of unlawful use of a driver's license. So she and her mother seem to be codependent and they appear to love drinking together. I mean, this is beyond dysfunctional. It might make for a great reality TV show, but Jesus God, can someone maybe call Dr. Phil and get him in here to work his magic, send her to one of those ranches where she gets nothing. She has to earn a blanket to sleep with at night or something. I mean, oh my God, this girl is out of control. Or woman, she's a grown woman. I mean, but beyond the drunk driving and the attacking of other humans, disrespect towards people, can we just take a minute to talk about Ponsetto's other crime, her continued crimes of fashion. I mean, seriously? Why does she insist on wearing those god-awful Birkenstocks? And with socks, no less. Every time she gets in trouble, she has those horrendous shoes on. You would think she would go, hey, maybe these are bad luck. Maybe I'll put on a normal pair of flip-flops or tennis shoes or anything. I mean, she should get an extra 6 months just for those Birkenstocks. But seriously, I mean, she clearly has issues. She needs to be taken off the street, not only for her own safety, but God, the welfare of law-abiding citizens. I know this woman isn't 100% white, but she's white passing. And if a Black person committed all of these same offenses, I'm pretty sure they would have been locked up by now. How many chances are they going to give her? Does someone need to end up dead first? Does she need to drive drunk and kill people before they put her behind bars? And her mother, too. I mean, she's taking part in this. She's encouraging it. Can't someone in the family step up and get these two the help that they need? All right, guys. As always, like, share, subscribe. I'll keep you posted. Thanks so much for watching and listening. I'll talk with you soon. Take care.